Hello and welcome back to my channel. As you might already know, last weekend happened the Munich Mash event, and I just want to give you a quick little recap about how the finals went for me. So let's check it out. Munich Mash was a crazy event like always. This time it was the 10th anniversary edition. So the first event was in 2014 and this year in 2024 the 10th edition of this event happened. It's an action sports event with BMX, skateboarding, street dance, wakeboarding and more. And this year there were more than 90,000, almost 100,000 spectators at this event. So crazy event, and yeah, it's always special to ride in front of such a big crowd. So I'm just stoked to have been part of this event and to have been ridden in such of a big crowd. And at this event I also met a lot of people, some of you. And yeah, it's always great to say hi and to meet you in person and to take a photo with you, to have a short chat. And yeah, it was just a nice event. This year is actually the 4th time that I've been part of this event. And here you can see a preview of the course. It's a very cool setup right in the middle of the Munich Olympic Park. The people can sit around the small lake and be really close to the action. As you can see, it's a normal lake, but it's not very deep. So the water is very shallow. This time it was a different contest format. Usually the best run counts. But this time we had to ride 3 times and the best 2 runs count. So you had to prepare 2 completely different runs. And yeah, the first run actually went pretty good for me.
And now we have one of the veterans of the women's weight game, Miss Julia Rick, won every competition going. Let's see what she's got here. Going for that 270. As she goes onto the field, it's keeping it right foot forward as she goes toe back 7. Textbook stuff as always. And backboard. Maybe wanted a little bit more out of that. So she's still got time in her second runs. So she's going to move back down the lake now.
Our DJ down there's got the full 80s vibe going on. Billy Ocean, Caribbean Queen.
And there's Julie with the step up backside 180. And coming outside 50. Front left, there's the back 2. Getting the handle pass rather than landing blind. Front board 270. That will do it for Julie's first run.
She's always so solid. I mean, it's unbelievable. She just really never makes a ton of mistakes. She's just a machine out there.
Yeah, she's been riding for so long, competed in all the competitions.
Something to be said for experience.
Yeah, I think nerves very rarely get to Julia when it comes to competitions. Up and up there. The backside 180. Representing Ronix. Got her own pro model with them.
I think probably what a lot of people don't understand too is when they lock onto those rails, there's so much micromanagement of your foot going on to stay in the middle, you know, because it's not exactly a stable position on the rail. It's slippery.
Yeah, absolutely, and also the ball can sometimes be flexing as well, so that's another thing that you've got to take into account. And as we were saying, locking into the nose and tail as well, that's when it starts to get more complex, where you're locking into those areas rather than just in between the feet. 74 for Julia.
Just 5.33 back is Julia Rick in 3rd place. So, like I said, you know, she's in a solid position to attack from her 5th running position.
I placed 3rd after the first run, but then unfortunately I was not so lucky with my second run.
Julia currently on a 74. 31 at the minute to get third, sorry. very capable of that and capable of more, maybe getting herself into the second, first spot. There's the backside 270. Gets herself left foot forward. There she goes, toe back one, rewind. Get the little mid grab there as well. And just riding over that creep and getting the little backside one out of that. Looked like she was wanting to get on the nose, do something a little bit different. Now coming into this rail to rail section, in 50-50, open it over front lip.
Whoa! Holy moly.
There we have it. Just going down there on that pipe to pipe section. It looked like she was either trying to go backward or frontside 180 onto that first pipe, but just slightly slipped out.
But it seemed to me like she had the speed, there was too much slack in the line, she was trying to find the line.
In the second run, I had a pretty tough crash where I even hit the ground of the lake, and yeah, it was really, really painful. And so I was not really able to go out and smash it with my third run. And so unfortunately, I couldn't step it up and only placed 5th and couldn't make it to the podium. But nevertheless, it was a great experience for me to ride there again, to be part of this event. And yeah, of course, congrats to all the winners. Especially the level of women's riding was all time. Everyone stepped it up again from last year. And yeah, of course, the riding level gets crazier and crazier every year. So congrats to all the winners, men and women. So to wrap it up, even though it was not really the result I was looking for, it was still a great experience to be part once again at Munich Mash. And like I love to say, you gotta enjoy the process. So definitely looking forward to the next events, but also of course looking forward to some more free riding again on the water, besides the competitive side of wakeboarding, because that's always the best, to just go out and have fun on the water, go free riding. But now first, on to the next event, German Nationals, and stay tuned for what I'm up to in the future. So don't forget, if you like this video, give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you won't miss any new video. See you all in the next one. Bye!